Well, thanks for joining me today on JR Outdoors. I want to get a little serious today. I want to talk to you about a problem I have. I've got an addiction, and I think the best way to conquer my addiction is to be honest about it, and I'll share it with you guys. I've got a problem. I like tripods. So today, let's talk about tripods. What's the best tripod for the YouTube hunting self-filmer? I've got several of them, so I figured I'd just share my opinion over what I've got. And stick around, check it out. Alright, so clearly I have a problem. I've got a lot of tripods. Some of these things I've picked up at thrift stores. I've picked up a couple online, and I don't know, I've accumulated a lot of little tripods. So I thought I'd cover I only use 2 to 3 of these tripods, and I really want to cover these. I think these are really good tripods for making YouTube videos and making hunting videos. Specifically for me when I'm doing reviews and stuff like that, but also taking them out into the woods on archery shoots and stuff like that. I think these tripods are going to come in handy. So let's just go over the 3 that I think are going to be the best. Alright, so in no particular order, we're going to start with this Joby, and I'm sure I'll have the link to what this is, but I believe it's like a Gorilla Grip or something like that. The good part about this is that it can fold down fairly flat, fit in your bag. You can use this thing, you can flex these legs so you can grip it around a tree or something like that. But you can also use it as just a little tripod that you can set somewhere. It has this kind of ball head here, so you can swivel that around, get all sorts of movement out of it, and you can lock that thing down, and it's pretty sturdy. And then it's got a quick remove. You just push this button, and then you slide this off, so this can stay attached to your camera. It's got a 1/4 screw, it's got a bubble level on it, which is kind of nice. And then it just snaps right back on, and you're ready to rock and roll. So it's a great option. It's a great one to have, especially when you're making some YouTube videos. You know, you could hook your cell phone up to it or anything else, a second view camera, a GoPro or something like that would be really handy for. Now, secondly, we have this guy here, and to be honest with you, there is no name on this thing. I forget. It is extremely compact, small. You know, can hold it. It's lightweight. It's got a 1/4 screw here with an adjustable plate here so that you can get it as tight as you want. It has the thumb screw, so you've got that same ball head action. You can tip it all the way to get 90 degrees. And here's the cool feature, a couple cool features with this. So it has this disc, so you can spread the legs this far, or click it over to this one, and the legs spread out even farther for a little wider base, which is kind of cool. And then my favorite feature with this is extendable legs. So my favorite feature with this is these extendable legs. So you extend this thing out, and at full height you're at about 40.5 inches to the base. So it's a good tripod, gets you 40 inches high, that can pack down really nice and small. Simply fold those legs in. And the whole thing folds up to just a foot, 1 foot. So you get 40 inches of tripod out of 1 foot. Let's look at all the features this thing has. So standing up, fully extended, it gives you a base that's at 67 inches. Great extension out of it. You can lower this thing down. It has a little hook here, spring-loaded hook, so you can add some weight, some hanging weight, in case you're worried about something blowing this thing over. Never had any issues with it. It has adjustable legs, so you can push these buttons in, and I can change the angle, so you can have a much wider base. And then they even have one more I'm not sure why you would need it like this, but it gives you that option. To lay nearly flat on the ground. Gives you that option though. And the cool part about it is they are ratcheting, so literally you just kind of stand this thing back up and it's going to lock into the next spot. And then those legs can't extend back out. So they're locked in. To lower your boom, simply loosening this knob, lower that down, tighten it anywhere you want, and then you're rock solid. You lower that down. Here is another really cool, it's a ball head. So it is not a true pan head with a handle, but for making videos, I'm self-filming myself, so I'm not over here moving or anything like that. It does have a tightening bolt right here so that you can lock in your pan left to right, so you can tighten that and it's not moving. But even loosening it, it's more of like a fluid head, so it has a really nice fluid movement. You can loosen that ball, this tension screw right here, and that allows you to move that ball, and the ball does have one opening so you can pan completely down, so you can tilt completely down. You can lock that and that thing is not going anywhere. Here is another cool feature about this, is it can turn into its own monopod. So simply unscrew this one leg that has a foam handle on it here. I'll leave that turn in a couple of turns here. And then you're going to tighten this screw right here for your swivel adjustment, and then loosen this. And what that's going to do is allow you to take the head completely off. And then it's got this adjustment, so you can see it's got a hex nut on there. Well, this has a built-in hex on it. Just loosen that a little bit, and then you can take this screw completely out. And then this head will now thread right onto your one leg and becomes a monopod, which is really cool. I've used this in the past, even for a video I was just shooting today, to angle the camera. Loosen this, put the mount of my camera on here, and then used it for basically a giant selfie stick for doing some self-filming. Swing that thing around, and it puts that camera out a couple feet away from me. Gives me a great field of view, great sturdiness. I'm not worried about that camera flop. I'm not worried about that camera flopping around out there. Really sturdy, and really think that's an awesome feature. So we'll unthread this. Quickly thread that right back into our tripod. Put our bolt back into there. Use this as a tightening wrench to tighten up that nut, and we're right back ready to go. Screw it into our head, and we're locked in there. The shoe comes off really easy. Just loosen this knob, the shoe comes out. And it has these pins right here that lock into these tabs, so that if you did set it in there, it can't slide out, which is really nice. And then obviously has the quick thumb screw, as well as you could use like a quarter or something like that if you really wanted to get it super tight. And then a bubble level on top as well. We've got 3 extending legs. Just a simple twist, fold it up, tighten, twist, fold up, tighten, twist, fold up, and tighten. Now, what's interesting is a lot of tripods you would think you fold this way. Here's what's interesting with this one. You actually, to fold it up, it does come with a case. I don't have the case with me at the moment. You actually fully extend this, and then click on your legs and fold them all the way up. And there is your tripod, totally compact, coming in at 18 inches end to end. total weight of 3.2 pounds. I tell you what, it's light. Carbon fiber legs, carbon fiber riser, super sturdy. So I'm super geek with this thing. I think this is the ultimate tripod. I'll be taking this with me on a couple of 3D archery shoots. I use this all the time for all of my videos that I make, and I think this is the best all-around tripod that you can get, especially budget-wise. Again, it is the Neweer, N-E-W-E-E-R. So it is the Neweer N55c. Again, I think this is the best all-around tripod you can get for making YouTube videos. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comments down below, what tripod do you use? And as always, thanks for sticking around, and we'll see you next time. Man, I got a lot of tripods.